So we will post one document just to confirm whether our configurations are everything correct or not. So I've created a couple of GL accounts. So these are the GL accounts which I created. These are all your GL accounts with cost element category. So if you want to see, you can just run the report. Earlier we used to say cost element, now it is GL account. And these GL accounts are also there in my controlling point of view. We can use, you can see this cost element category. So this one is your cost element category, category 1. So there are multiple cost element categories are there. Right now we can use these GL accounts while posting finance data to transfer to controlling. If I'm going to record a cost of 2000 in a finance posting, so this 2000 can be recorded with one cost object, and for example the cost center. So that is the cost element category 1. That means it is recording of reducing cost. If you'll check this cost element category 1, it is primary posting. So this one is your primary posting. So directly we are posting the transaction with finance or logistic, whatever. So it is primary posting or reducing the revenues. Okay, so I'm going to post one document with using this GL account, and there I'm going to take one cost object as my cost center. So as I said initially, to make the finance entry simple, because whatever the cost as and when it will incur, so all this cost we are going to record with our default cost center. So we have created a couple of cost centers also. Although there are multiple cost centers are there, so two cost centers we have created under production category and two cost centers we have created under service category. But being finance user, I don't know how much cost where I need to transfer. So I will not transfer any cost to these cost centers from the finance point of view. So everything I will record here at first go with this cost center, because this is the default cost center. And in fact, while posting the finance entry, user is not going to select this cost center. They may select, they can select, but we will not give that option. So we will go for the default account assignment. So the moment user is going to select the GL accounts, automatically system is going to pick the default cost center to make the finance entry simple. So all cost we are going to transfer to our default cost center. Then after that, costing people, they will think where how much cost they are going to transfer in the form of allocation. Okay, so these are my GL accounts. These are my GL accounts with cost element categories, and this will be my default cost center. Okay, so initially we are going to record the cost with our default cost center, and in reality also exactly same way cost is recorded, because finance people, they are not aware how much cost where they need to transfer. So we will take here the cost center, default cost center as 10006. So all cost we are going to record here. Okay, so we will record the cost, and here for every activity we will prepare one testing document. So this is one sample testing document. This template I will share with you. So here you can see some informations are there. Although it is normally we don't prepare a UAT for one particular T code. It should be used for a process. So in a process, when whatever the activities are there, because in one process, let's say 10 activities are there. So in this, we are going to add 10 T codes will be there, or 10 activities are there. But just I'm trying to make a habit so that you will have visited with the UAT. So UAT is like I completed from the day one we are doing configuration. I don't know whether my configuration is correct or not. How user is going to accept it, how business is going to accept this configuration. So UATs should be prepared. Okay, so this is some informations related to our testing purpose. So what is the prerequisite? Okay, so this format can be anything. It may vary organization to organization. So every company, they have their own format, and you can use any format. If business is accepting, it's okay. So prerequisite should be our FI configuration, particularly GL configuration. This should be there. So right now I'm trying here, what we are going to do the testing. So we are going to do a testing of the particular transaction code cost posting with default cost centers. This is our object here, default cost centers. Okay, or let's say you are going to check P2P, you are going to check production run. So process wise, we used to do the testing. This is not the one for one activity. We never prepare UATs, because when you are going to prepare UAT or check, multiple things will come together. Multiple modules also will come together. But just let's make a habit of preparing UATs. Okay, so I'm going to post a GL account with cost object. So for this prerequisite is your FIGL configuration. Then you should have the cost center configuration. It is known as your overhead management. So CO overhead management should be there. This configuration should be there, which we have configured our cost center accounting. These are the prerequisites. Then we should have the GL master should be there. GL master should be there. Cost center master should be there. Fine. Then step one. For every step, if you want, you can also take the screenshot and you can add those information for your reference purpose, or because anyway these will submit to the business user. So they, if you want, like, so like step one, enter the, suppose enter T code FB50. So this is one step, or use Fioria journal entry. Okay, so this is the step one. Then next, this is the one activity we are doing. So step one, enter the T code FB50 and enter all the information and expected result. So expected result, we want entry view should be there. Entry view of your GL. When you are going to enter the values, so it should reflect in your GL. So BL3N should be updated. Then you should have the GL view. GL view for GL, that is your FAGL L03. For reference, you may use here, although business users, they are not interested for this, you may add this one for your practice point of view. Which table? So data will come from which table? So this will come from your BSEC table, entry view. This data will come from AC docket table plus, oh, sorry, it should be, because one activity we are doing. Enter means taking next line. So this will be another expected result. Plus we are expecting the cost center report. Cost center report, the transaction code KSB1, because data should be there both in your GL as well as cost center. And earlier this data used to come from COEP. Now also it will come from your AC docket. That also we will verify. This is our expectation, right? And the data will be there. Then actual result. If it is same, then we can say as expected, or what are the errors we are going to have that we are going to capture. Then test result, pass or fail, or I mean, so current status of your T code. So this is how we are going to prepare UATs. As I said, multiple activities will be there, multiple, like, for example, we are going to check P2P. So from PO till payment, we are going to together. So PO will be created, GR will be created, then invoice will be there, then APP we are going to run. So multiple things will be together, we are going to check. But this is the first UAT I'm preparing. This one rather we can say unit testing, because internally we are going to check here, no other module is involved, other consultants activity is also not involved. So both finance and controlling is there. So rather than UAT, we can say this is our unit testing. Internally, we are checking whether our configuration is correct or not. So let's do it. So when you are going to post the voucher, the GL entry, so one, let me log into Fury also. Even I'm not sure whether my configurations are correct or not. So if anything is wrong, then we are going to get the error. Accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, document entry, enter the GL document. Okay, so here you are going to add your debit entries and credit entries. So we have multiple debit entries and we have offsetting entry, credit entries there. So you may use this transaction code, or you may use here the Fiori application. So same I have mentioned here. So transaction code will be a B50 or the Fiori particular application. Maybe in Office you have already posted a B50 multiple times. So let me post a document through Fiori, through the application. This one, this particular post general entries. Taking time to load. So this one, similar to your data entry related to on-premises. So this will be your header part, and these are your line items. So this will be document header or application header, and these are your line items. So here, how many line items we can add, both in on-premises and or Fiori? So you can add here 6-digit 9. This many line items you can add. Just for your reference, in ECC, maximum this many line entries can be added. And this data, what I'm going to add here, this segment. So where you will find this data, the document once we will have BKPF, the table will be BKPF. Now in S4, this is the only header you will find, whereas in ECC, multiple headers are there. Asset header different, material ledger header different. Right now we have only one header, that is your BKPF. So all accounting document will be part of your BKPF. And these line entries, if it is entry view, then you will find this data in your basic, which I mentioned in my testing document. If it is GL view, where you are going to have the GL information, then that will come from SC docket table. Similarly, if you want to see the GL balance, GL line items, GL balance. So GL balance is also same AC docket table. So everything will come from your universal journal, or that is your SC docket table. Okay, so let's post the document. Now I'm finance user. So as and when this will be my uh, invoice date, then posting date, by default it is coming today's date. There are 3 dates are there. One is your document date, which is your invoice date. Posting date, normally it is the same date when it is entered, but it can be changeable within the same. If any period is open, then we can post it. And another one is your entry date, which is system date, which no one can change. Maybe right now I can change my posting date as 5th November, but entry date will be 10th November only. And then, okay, company code. Okay, so if you want to post the document a particular ledger, then you can select your ledger. Only for leading ledger we are posting, only for non-leading ledger if you're posting, then that you can select here. But I want to show you something, so that's why we already posted one document in ECC similar to that. So that's why I'm not selecting any ledger, which is wrong, but I'm selecting without any ledger. And let's see what is the impact. Then your line items, then our GL accounts. Wages 2000. User can type the GL account or just click here and check your GL account. Okay, so some amount I'm just going to add here in debit or in credit. So GL account, let's say, wages, let's say 6,000. Just ignore the figures. It's hypothetical figures I'm adding. Then next line, 2001. It is 2,200 debit entry. I need more line entries plus. And here you can see, if you'll check the symbols, it's showing that this one, it's showing that complete. There is no error. That means this line entry is correct. If somewhere, if any information is missing or any error is there, then those information you will get a symbol here like this. Okay, so it is that means incomplete line items, and here you are going to get a message box. So in message box, you are going to get the messages if any error message will be there. But maybe our line item is complete. We will verify it because I'm getting the symbol as it is complete. Two zero zero two. It is 2002. Yes. Three. Salary. 4. Great. There's a first entry is there also that can be used in on-premises. That also we will use. Like quickly we can add multiple entries. First entry option is there. 5 food cost. 6. Now I am financer. I don't know which cost center, how much cost I'm going to transfer. I'm just blindly adding my GL accounts and the relevant amount. 2007. Then your offsetting entry or your credit entry. Payable bank, we will use this cash account. And what is your credit balance? 33,500. Balance should be 0. That means equal debit and equal credit. Otherwise error will be there. So in this document, we are posting total 33,500 debit item and equivalent credit item. So document is balanced. Now, suppose like it is taking the data to which cost center or which cost object. Because of our configuration, you can see this cost center 10006 is coming. As we have configured the default account assignment, so automatically it is coming. Otherwise, here user need to select a particular cost center. If user will select a wrong cost center, then cost will be recorded with a wrong cost center. Then again, reposting all these things will be there. So which we will see in future. But right now the document is correct, or this cost center is correct, which I don't need to select the cost center manually. Automatically system selected the cost center. Okay, so now I can post the document just to confirm whether my configuration is correct. Now we will get the error. If any error is there, then we will get the error. Post. And successfully document posted. The document number is 10,000 generated. So document 10,000 generated. Now this document, you can view it through Fiori app. And also we can check it from the on-premises too. So document posted means document successfully posted, but I don't know whether what I'm expecting those informations are there or not. Okay, so I got the first document here. The document number 10,000.
Sir, I have.
So how can we will see the document? So can go to financial accounting, AB03, the transaction code. These are all user activities we are doing. So go to general ledger, then go to document and display AB03. Multiple ways are there. We can access one document. If you know the document number, you can enter it. This is the document I got. No, this is a which company code it is? Different company code. So this document was posted through Fiori and it is available here. Suppose I don't know the document number, then go to document list, select your document company code, then execute. If you'll execute, like so many documents will be there. Although in my case it is only one document, so we can search the document with some advanced search option. So you can search the document with maybe if you know the document number, you can search with the document number. If you don't know, maybe you can search with the document type. So in our case, we posted the document SA because that particular application is linked with SA. Or you can search by the posting date. You can search by the entry date. So you can search by the ledger. So different options are there where you can enter the document. We can search by the document with multiple search options, and we posted the document. And right now, if I will execute, now when I'm executing the data, I will get the document. So document is going to collect the information from different table. Header data will be BKPF, line items, BSEC, GL view line items from AC docket table. So only one document is there. So that's why immediately we got it. Otherwise, it will increase your performance time if you are just going to search the document for company code, because you are giving open information. That means system is going to take all the documents. This is the document, and in every line item you can see this cost center is there. So because this is a mandatory field, and that we filled with the configuration. Now this document, if you will post in ECC, so you will find that in ECC, let's capture it. So this is the document posted, and this document, whatever the information you can see, I have not entered any informations. I just entered here the invoice date. This invoice date I entered here, but automatically you can see these informations are coming. Okay, so this document number, from how I got it, from my FBN configuration. So this data is coming from your FBN configuration where you have defined your number range configuration. Okay, so this document is created for which document type? SA. How can we will confirm? So document header controls by document type. So if you go to the document header, there you can see the document is there. This is here. Document type is what? SA. Document entered by the user Pradeep, and it is there in your BKPF table, and document type is SA. Then this configuration we are getting this. We have configured the posting period variant. That's why this document is posted in this financial year. We posted in current posting period, which is our 8th posting period. And this data is coming from your BKPF table, header data. Currency, it's not only one currency. It is the default currency it is recorded. And these are my line entries, finance line entries. Right now I'm in entry view. So this is your entry view. So that's why this data is coming from BSEC table. Okay, repeatedly I'm talking about this table so that you can easily remember this one, because when you will answer your question, if you'll use T code these tables, then you will get weightage. So this data is coming from your BSEC. Now same document, and in every line items we can see that cost object is there, cost center is there. Now similar document, if you'll check in ECC, or if you'll post a document in ECC, you will find that system is going to generate two documents. In ECC, if you'll post this document, then document number we have 10,000. This is your FI document, and it will be there in the respective tables. It will be there in the finance table. Similarly, you have to create one more number range for controlling also CO document. Let's say the document number is 100, or let's say 200. Okay, so this document automatically generate one more document, or this activity is going to generate one more document, and it will be there in the CA table, which is COEP. Now, right now, if I want to see my CO informations, first let's see whether my reports are generated or not. So one by one we will check. So which report I can expect here? I can see the report related to GL, which is your FBL3N, which is your entry view report. How to access it? T code FBL3N, or through navigation you can use. So I'm using T code. From the document you can see the navigation FBL3N. So it is GL line items, execute. And let me remove the GL. Okay, so the line entries are informations are there. So that means one report is working. Data entry related to entry view we can see. I want to see the GL view report. FAGLL03. This one is also working. We will explore more on this one, but it is working. So GL view is also there. So all this you can see GL accounts are updated, and by default we can see the leading ledger is there, right? So that is also there. Plus I want to see the cost center information also. So we can also execute the cost center data, which is their transaction code case B1, or which you can navigate through. Here it is. Because output is two: GL output, finance output, and CO output. Now this data is important for your FI report. FI point of view, that means P&L. So this data you are going to take to P&L, but cost calculation point of view, these informations are not relevant. For cost calculation point of view, we need the costing informations. So if we'll go to the costing line item, and right now I want to see the CO line items, case B1 transaction code. So all cost recorded where? In this controlling area with the respective cost center. And right now this is the cost center. Or even if you'll not select this one, as all cost is recorded with the cost center, so automatically it's showing here. Okay, so that means the document is also CO information is also updated. And what is the currency? USD, because in our configuration we have selected controlling area currency with cross company code settings USD. So that's why this information is there in the USD. How can I will confirm? This is in ECC you will get two documents, whereas in S4 we have only one document is there. So the document number is 10,000. So 10,000 document is going to contribute both finance information as well as controlling information. If I will try to get my source document from controlling, so I can see the finance document. So there is no separate document. It's only one document is there, whether you check finance data or particularly in this document, it is only the finance. I want to see the document information. So go to environment, document environment, accounting document. Here in ECC, you will find two documents. So one, for example, this is your finance document, and this one you will find, let's say, document number 200 in ECC. Whereas here you can see it is only one document is there, 10,000. Here some technical number is there. Okay, so this is known as your cryptic number. And this is also one concept that also we will see. For the timing, we can say there is only one finance document is there. There is no separate CO document is there. But reporting point of view, I can see all the informations are there.